Hello! Welcome to Bad at Board Games.
Well, he's bad at board games.
I'm Brad Lake.
I'm Topher Ferguson.
And we're bad at board games, so you don't have to be.
Today we are continuing on our short journey of rapid reviews or thoughts of some games that we have played, but maybe haven't played enough or want to play enough to do a full review on the channel.
Yep. We're continuing this because we thought we'd be able to do 10 games in like 20 minutes, and it ended up being 40. So
we talk a little too much about these games.
So we're going to talk about the other half that was yesterday.
So let's get into it. Here we go. Fifth game, sixth game?
Something like that.
We will.
Reviewed.
I will make sure that we bring it to the table. Next time we play it, maybe we'll play it, and then like that night we'll do late night review. So I'm going to pull up the next one. This is not the first game I played with you.
It's close.
It is close.
What was the first game we played?
Hold on.
Space Base?
Hunger.
Was it the Hunger?
Yeah, Space Base you got after, I think, but the Hunger was the first game night I came over and
yeah, that was an intro to people to try to get people see if they were gamers or not.
Yeah.
So
yeah, here I wanted to join Brad's gaming group. Brad's gaming group. I said that right multiple times and didn't because I don't like people, and so I have a hard time going out and meeting new people. And so it was
a little
Aisha,
introverted over here.
Very introverted. It's an understatement. And so I joined your meetup, and then it was like 6 months later when I finally joined, and it was here instead of the other place. And we ended up playing the Hunger. It was Aisha, you, and I. It was just three of us, I think. Yep. And but this might be the second game that you pulled out, and I had never played a racing game before we played this one. Yeah. So this one, we've got memories.
So I'm not sure where he's going to put this because it really felt like I was really into this because the Dice Towers was one of, I can't remember, I don't think it's Z's, but it's one of them really liked this game on the one, top 20. It was definitely in the top 20 of the top 100. And so I went searching for it, and it was out of print, and I had to buy it used. And
there's some love on.
Yeah, I had a split, so I ended up taping it when I got it. But other than that, I don't even think it was punched. The box was a little wonky. Yeah. But I honestly don't know where he's going to put this because I felt like I was the only one that liked it. I was losing at it, but I really felt like I stopped bringing it out to the group or asking about it because it kind of seemed to be falling flat. So I don't know. I think he probably likes it more, and I really think he does, but I'm still going to say, I think you're going to say a 6.
Okay. I thought you liked this a lot less than it sounds like you are enjoying it the way you're talking about it. I would have said 6 for you. I'm going to say that you're going to say a 7.
Okay. Final answer?
Locking it in.
1, 2, 3. 7. What did I say for you? 6?
6.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. I want to play it. I think we need to bring it back out at Game Group. It's hard because we have so many games, so we're trying to figure out what to play. But I feel like as a group, we all enjoyed this. We've played it a couple times as a group now, and
we played it a handful of times.
Yeah, at least a couple times. Yeah. I think we've all enjoyed it. Again, we rag on each other a lot with it. I think Aisha really got into this in kind of the race aspect and where we were going with it. But I enjoyed it. I learned I like racing games because of Jamaica. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's why I'm giving it a 7. Yeah. It's a good game. Usually willing to play it.
And you pulled this one, right?
I did.
All right. My stack. I've only got one more on this side.
Okay.
I know where this. I'll pull the whole box up, but then I will put the lid up. I was on the hype train with this bad boy.
Yes, you were.
So this is what I thought would be a fun, cultural, like it has the Joker, the Penguin,
pop culture,
pop culture kind of stuff, and I thought it was going to be fun zombicide kind of thing. And honestly, for everything that's in here, this is what price? It's like $110, $120. I've seen
you got a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff in here for what they charge. So all of that considered, rule book's big, nicely made.
You keep talking yourself into liking this game.
So nicely made.
I will
say nicely written.
I will give them that there are nice components in this game. Yes.
So I've played it a couple times. I've painted some of it. Toph and my son and I played it. And so I think he's going to say it's a 5.
Okay. You like it more than I do. I do know that. But I think you like it. I think you wanted it to be a 9, and I think it's going to be a 6 for you. I think you're giving it a 6. Which is okay. You'll play if you're in the mood.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
3.5.
3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew you didn't like it. I just wasn't sure how it down the pole.
I should say. I should just say 3.
That's okay.
No, I'll get a 3.5 because there may be an opportunity where at some point I could see if you really want to play it, I would play it again.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So I thought this was going to be Cthulhu Death May Die meets Zombicide, and it's not. It's a dungeon crawl.
Would be for us both.
Yeah, we would love that.
Yeah.
Right. So it's a dungeon crawl, and it's not a very well balanced dungeon crawl. And I don't think it, and then the rules were decent as I played solo. I had a good experience solo, I would say. But then when we played as a 3-player, it took a long time to play. It was very fiddly. And then the rules, we kept like going back and like this, and then finding out like we even made it easier, quote unquote, than it should have been, because you're only supposed to loot those boxes once. Like, so I have come to the realization that I don't like this game, and I'm going to sell it. Actually, so that's why I said, like, if I've got 5, if I finally decided they're 5s and less, I'm definitely going to sell it. And I think even I look at Beast. Beast probably for me is a 5 with the way it is right now, and I gave it a 6.5, I think. So, looking at the rubric and trying to be a little bit, honest with myself and not trying to be too nice and not trying to make anybody feel bad. But
yeah,
I wanted to love this. I did. I was talking about it
all the time
for a year. I just was like, this is it. And they had bad ratings about the first game and the rules, and they fixed that stuff. And I was just all hyped about this. I got a couple of the expansions. I got like the Penguin and Harlequin and the Joker box. And then I've got Jazz Award, which is the YouTube influencer, and it comes with Bob Ross and the guy who does all the melting clocks, Salvador Dali.
Yeah, Dali. Is it Dali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I was like, this is gonna, but yeah, and sadly it's fallen a bit flat.
There's a large part of me that wants to call it a 2, that I won't ever play it again, but there is some game to it that is not very bad. Like they've done a really good job of creating a game. It's just
I think there just needs to be some refinement in it. There's a game there, but it's so far, like, I can't even house rule things in it.
That's the thing.
Like, it's so far away from me being able to house rule stuff.
Yeah.
It'd almost be a rewrite at that point.
Yeah. And at that point, why don't we play a game like Death May Die? Something that we really enjoy playing.
Something that is smoother.
Yeah.
So I'm sad.
Okay. Moonshine Empire.
So the story on this one is my son played the 4-foot by 8-foot board version of this at Gen Con, and loved talking to the guy that was the salesman at the booth, part of the company. And this was his purchase. We have played it. I've played it with my son a few times. Obviously my son likes it. But I think Toph would say it's a 6.
I think you would say it's a 6.
All right. Final answer?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. A 5.
4.5. Yeah.
I thought you liked it more than that.
No. We laughed about some of the cards. Some of the cards can be funny, and we joked about, I grew up in West Virginia, and we had some good kind of like inside jokes and humor and stuff like that.
West Virginia rich when we had like $5.
And Outside of that, there wasn't much about the game that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the fact that we were playing a game. It was one of the first games I played with your sons. I think both your sons played, and you and I, and it was like, that was fun. The experience of sitting down in a game that's not slaughter, go kill Toph, because Toph sucks at combat and anything conflict in board games. Because we've played those games too with your kids. So I enjoyed that, but outside of that, no, I probably would never want to say yes to playing it again. But if your kids really want to play, I probably would.
There you go. So, and I would too. Like, I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's not technically my game, but
I feel bad because I thought you liked it more than that. I did actually. And I felt bad because anytime that we've sat here saying, what do we want to play? And it's been on the board, and I'm like, oh, I see it there. God, he's going to ask to play it. And I'm going to have to play it because I'm not going to want to let you down because now you think I like it and I didn't like it. And so I'm glad that we've been honest about the fact that neither of us want to play it again.
Yep. So. And you pulled that one, right?
I did.
I know where this one's going. So this one, the game I would consider one or two, the same cons, the local one in the area. I won this game.
This is God's Forge for those of you who are listening. God's Forge.
Sorry for the people who listen. Now, me and my sons enjoyed this game. I was glad we won the game after we played it. This is one of my most played games.
So you guys played it a lot.
That will probably give some kind of a hint to it. But and Toph's played it once.
Yep.
So that'll be a hint as well.
Yep.
I think Toph is going to say this is a 2.
I think you're gonna say a 7.
All right. So ready? Final answer?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
3. You went 8.
I went 8.
Wow.
So I do say this. I try to explain to you. This is an 8 for me. I don't think this is an 8 for most people. And if you look on BGG, I think it's a 6. Right? It works for me and my sons. We have a great time playing it. Yeah. So whatever it is that other people don't like, we enjoy.
Yeah.
And we enjoy this. It's a battle to the left. It's a constant battle to the left. And you can get steamrolled just like that. But at the same time, if you're sitting there going like, okay, we're going to get steamrolled, and then you're going to play again, like you got steamrolled in 10 minutes, let's play again. It's just,
yeah.
Can you get those bad guys out? Can you get them to, go beat up the other guy, or can you get the defense up? Things like that. So
for me, not worth it. For me, that's not a question that I ask in gaming. Oh, we got steamrolled in 10 minutes. Let's play again. Maybe we'll do good if we can get the bad guys out. If we get that one card that's going to work for us, and dice rolls that actually work for. Oh wait, not dice.
Yeah, it's dice.
It is dice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's nothing about this game that I really enjoyed.
I backed the Kickstarter that has an expansion for this.
Can't wait.
We have fun. He'll never play it. I'm not going to make him play it.
See, I would have felt bad about telling you I'm not going to play Moonshine Empire. I would not have felt bad when you said, "Hey, let's play God's Forge." Nope. I'm gonna go find something to play.
There's a caveat. It's not fun at 2, and we haven't played it at 2. We played it at 4, but it sings for me at 3 and 4. We've played typically. That's all we ever play it at. Playing it at 2 is kind of like playing Uno against another person. Reverse back to yours. It's just, meh. But
great. Sounds just like playing it with more people.
But no, we have fun at 3. So, like I said, that's me and that's my family, and I would say we are on the extreme side of the people that would like that. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend you go out and buy it. Same thing I said in my Kickstarter, unless you've played it and been like, oh, this is a game for me. I know it's kind of hard to do sometimes, but
yeah. But you and your kids, you guys play war games. You
attack and kill. Yeah.
Yes, you like that. I do not. I knew I wouldn't like it going into it. You even told me I wouldn't like it going into it, I think. But I don't think you thought I would not like it
that much.
As much as I did. Yeah. I thought you would like it. I think you thought I would like it more than I did.
Right. So.
Speaking of games that you think I would likely enjoy more than I thought, Radlands.
Ask him how many times he's won against me.
There's your answer.
I don't think I've lost. I lost to Hayden once.
Not surprising. I have not beat you in this at all.
I beat Jamon too.
I have not come close to beating you in this game. So I picked this up last year. I was out in Denver, and when I travel, I like to go to some kind of board game store. If I can, a con, that'd be awesome. But at something to sit down, I'd like to play if I could. If not, talk to the people. Just kind of, enjoy the hobby outside of just buying games. But I do like to support local, so I picked this up and was so excited about it.
I love the way it looks.
I do too. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
And Roxley makes good. I'm glad you didn't buy the deluxe.
I am as well.
I still think deluxe doesn't give you gameplay. As much as we want that, and I do go on deluxe some things. I'm like, some things I don't think the deluxe is worth it.
With that said, though, if I actually enjoyed playing Magic, like if I was good at Magic, I enjoyed it, or card games similar, because I'm wrapping this into that kind of battle, take that, card games, I can see why the deluxe version is so popular. To have the mats and to have the nicer water tokens, like those are nice things. But if this is not coming to the table on a regular basis and those cardboard chits are not getting damaged and things like that, then why?
And it's what, $20?
Yeah, something like that.
This is good deal at $20. So I think you like it though. That's where my problem is. You've lost, but I think you still like it. So I think he's going to say it's a 7.
I think you're going to go 7 as well.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. 7.
So I was right for you.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I have enjoyed playing it as we've played it, but I've never finished a game saying, "Oh, let's play again."
Right.
It's okay. It's okay. I will continue playing it.
And for me, it's kind of like I like playing it, and then it's kind of like, okay, it seems samey.
Yeah.
And I don't like steamrolling people. Whatever it is about this game and me, I'm able to kind of blow through people. I don't know why. I don't think I'm any better than anybody, but whatever it is I see in being able to like knock people out and then kill their base, I see a path to victory with this game.
And I don't. Like in my mind, I see it as, oh, here we go. What kind of gamer am I? Oh, look, there's water resources. I can get more water resources, and then I can do something with it later, and then I'm steamrolled before I can use my... Yeah. Eurogamer.
Anyway.
It's a beautiful game.
Yeah. It's fun. I like the whole thing about it. So, next. We don't get to play this as much as we would probably both like.
Oh, yes.
But, so Anachrony, for those listening at home, I really wanted to get a review of this.
Yeah.
Took me, it was like out of print for quite a while, and then finally came back in. I didn't, I like put a flag on it when it came back in and never got a notification. And then I went to the game store in Raleigh, North Carolina, that I think is awesome. And then sitting there, I'm like, oh, I need to get it. But I didn't buy the miniatures, and I'm glad I've withheld. It would be nice.
Yeah.
It would make the game look cooler, but it doesn't really improve the gameplay.
No.
So, but we had a nice play of it.
We did. Yeah.
I think if we played it more, it would probably even go up. But right now, I think this is an 8 for Toph.
I was gonna say 8 for you as well. Yeah.
All right. Final answers. 1, 2, 3. 8.
Yeah.
It's everything people say it is. It's a good game. The whole time travel thing and borrowing from yourself in the future and then having to pay yourself back. Like there's some amazing things in this game.
And we all love worker placement games. I mean, it looks great. It was designed well. The components are nice, even without all the upgraded things. Yeah. And the play just is fun. Yeah.
It's a cool game. And then Ashby
destroyed us.
Yeah.
But that's Ashby. Those of you who have never watched our channel,
he's like, oh, this will be neat. And then he like, ching, 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 ching. points just going away. So.
Well, I've never played this before. Let's see how. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Ashby.
Every once in a while, it doesn't work out for him, but it seems to work out for him more than me.
I would love to say that's made me a better player too. The more I've played against Ashby, I've gotten better at playing board games. I don't know if that's the case though. I don't think it is. But man alive, is it fun?
Yep.
When he just completely destroys us.
Yep. So anyway, we got a couple more games left. Hopefully you're sticking around with us.
Oh, which one do we go to? I know which one.
Let's leave that one for last.
Okay. That was my thought too.
All right.
Dice Throne.
Dice Throne.
Yes.
Everybody likes Dice Throne. So,
not everyone.
Well, but
you know.
it's very popular. I should say that. There's a lot sold. They've got the Marvel Champions. You bought the Marvel Champions one. The 4-pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I almost picked up some more of the Marvel.
Did you buy this before me? I think, or did I buy this one before you? Because you bought the 2-pack. I just don't remember if you bought that before.
I think we both were. We might have both bought it at the same time. We played yours before we played mine.
Okay, because I just couldn't remember because I didn't know if you bought it. Like if you bought it, I bought it the next day.
It was something like that.
So
yeah.
we bought 2 different packs quickly, within a couple days of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Toph's going to say this is a 7 in general, Dice Throne in general.
Mm-hmm. I think you're going to say 6.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 7. Yeah. It's a good game.
So 7 is good, usually willing to play.
Yeah.
And that's true. It's not, I don't have to be in the mood to play it. So
yes,
being in the mood makes it more fun.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to play it if somebody wants to pull it out and play it.
I think it comes down to the characters that you're playing. I think that's part of it. And then obviously who you're playing it against. I enjoy this more as 2-player than I do with 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's 3 and 4 is a lie.
It's a lot of wait. I don't know.
Just sitting there. It's not fun. I'd rather have 2 people battling over here, 2 people battling over here, and then the winners fight each other and the losers fight each other than trying to do a team on team or, Lord forbid, a free for all.
But I will say the character that you play is going to have a big part in that. Like, I do not like the monk at all. The paladin is good. I don't like the monk. Your son plays the monk very well. Yeah,
my son figured out the trick with the monk, and that's one of his favorites. You like the Shadow.
Yeah, the Shadow Thief is probably my favorite of the Dice Throne series that I've enjoyed.
And I like the Marvel, which surprised me that I like the Marvel more. To kind of have that, you just said animosity toward, not another Marvel and stuff like that. But the Marvel stuff was fun, like Thor and the Hammer, and I like Spider-Man. There's cool. Scarlet Witch was fun.
Yeah, they did a good job of pulling the theme into Battle Yahtzee. So
Yep. So I don't want to play it all the time, but
I also don't think I'm going to buy any more of it. I've got a 2-pack of the regular game. I've got the Shadow Thief, and I forget who comes with the Shadow Thief. And then you've got that one, and then I've got the 4-pack of the Marvel, and then somebody else in our gaming group has more of the Marvel, and so
I would agree. I don't think I need any more Dice Throne, but it's fun to have.
I'm not going to get rid of what I got.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
Awesome. Oh, jeez. There goes the table.
Yeah.
As you throw a big old stone golem on the end of it.
So
Brad wanted this so bad. Brad was a child anticipating this.
This is the Dice Tower's fault.
Yeah.
I watched their playthrough with Jeremy at one of their spring spectaculars. Okay. That's why
So that's what started it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm surprised with you watching a playthrough that you got to where you got with wanting it, but based on how your reaction was after we played it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just jump to the rating.
Good.
I think you are going to put this at, oh gosh, I want to say 5.5. I'll give it a 6. No, I'm gonna say you think it's 5.
I'm surprised. Okay. When I think you think it's an 8.
Yeah, we played it, and Brad, I immediately caught on to it. I don't think you immediately picked up on the strategy side.
I tried a strategy. I just went like, I'm going to try this strategy to death. I don't care. I'm going to see what happens with it.
Brad and I've talked about this. You haven't talked about this so much on the channel. I've talked about this on the channel with us a lot. Brad is a strategy player. He's very good at strategy. Like, he's also a war gamer, but like when it comes to Euro games, when it comes to a lot of games with strategy, that is Brad. I am a tactical player. I'll see a strategy out there and I try to go for it, but I'm going to change as conditions come up. And this is something where you can start with a strategy, but you're going to have to pivot. You have to pivot. And I think that's where, when we finished it, I got this impression you were like, nah, never again type thing. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. You wanted it so bad, it's going to sit on your shelf forever and you're never going to want to play it.
Right.
Whereas I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I immediately started seeing it. It took me a minute because it was so different than what I thought it was going to be, partially because this box artwork is fantastic and the game looks nothing like it. But immediately I started seeing how things were going together, and I love it. I do.
I'm saying it's an 8 for him.
And I said it was a 5 for you.
5 for me.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3,
8.
7.
Oh, you like it a lot more than I thought.
Yeah, I was surprised you think like, that wasn't great experience for me, but like, this is a heavy game. It's hard to table heavy games. It is. It just is. You know, like, no matter how much, like, and we have, you know, since then we've had Lacerda and we've, you know, Lisboa, Kanban multiple times. We really like Kanban. We both really like that. Lisboa. Like, you know, like, so which heavy games are you going to play? Which ones are you going to pull out? And I'd like to try this at 3 to see what this is like at 3. I don't think it really, and I know people kind of like diss on the marbles. That's the gimmick that I like. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But it's tough enough that you just don't remember how to play. So unless you're going to like play it multiple times in a week and get it kind of ingrained, you know.
Which is funny because I
spent a lot of time learning it. And trying to play it. And then we finally got to sit and play it.
Which I would say is common with the heavyweight games, is it takes so long to figure it out. And then once you sit down and you play through it once, then it's kind of like, oh, okay, I feel pretty good about this.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a much easier game, but there are so many things going on that you can do, and there's a lot of iconography in it, but there's so many things that you can do. That's where the heavyweight comes into it. You know, you see the dice, or the marbles, they fall, and that's going to randomize things, and then you've got to come up with a strategy based on that, and that strategy could be like 4 or 5 different things that you could do with those marbles or with your turn, and I love that. I think it's extremely replayable. I'm not going to put it above Lisboa or Kanban EV or, you know, any of those games, but I do absolutely like it, and I really honestly thought that you were like, never again.
No, I don't. It just hasn't been able to hit the table again.
Yeah.
Kind of like Anachrony. I like Anachrony way more than this, but it's just hard to get for whatever reason. There always seems to be a reason you just can't get some of these games back.
We've got some very heavyweight gamers in our gaming group, but game night is not a good night to be able to pull out heavyweight
better on a
games.
Saturday.
Yeah. Especially things where it's going to take some time to explain and then take some time to play.
Yep. Yep. So
interesting.
So what do you think? Do you agree with our ratings? Are you glad we did this? And if so, we'll probably try to do it again. So it's a way for us to just, you know, give you an idea of all the games we've played. And granted, we haven't played them 10 times. So trying to be transparent about that. This is where we're at.
Yeah. Let us know if you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, we'd love to have you along for the ride. So please feel free to subscribe down below. Turn on the bell if you want to see our ugly mugs pop up on your television or on your phone with suggestions of board games and chit chat and banter and everything else that goes on here at Bad at Board Games.
Thank you very much. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.